Welcome back, my We Budget family. Welcome back to the channel. It's Deb Renee here with Stillwell Budgeting. And here on this channel, we do all things savings challenges, money management, budget, debt payoff, savings. I think I might have already said savings, but the whole 9 yards. We do it all over here. If there's content that you're into, go ahead and stick around for the rest of this video. Let's go. All right, y'all see this black book? When you see this black book, you already know what's going on. I'm actually in the process of revamping. Let's hop right into it. I'm not even going to talk about it right now. Let's hop right into it. I'm going to work on my budget now. Okay, let's talk. Because I'm supposed to have closed out the monthly budget for January. Y'all, these past couple of days, sorry I have not posted a video. There's been so much going on in the last couple of weeks. Like, I'm just getting my voice back fully. If you had heard me on Sunday, from like Sunday to like Tuesday, my voice was barely there. So just getting back. And so I was like, I couldn't record a video then, but here we are, back a little bit, just a little bit, to do this. And we are, what day is this? I'm so behind because it is February the 6th. Yikes. I am so behind on closing out my last monthly budget on camera with you all. I've already done it behind the scenes because I needed to know what I was doing before I went into February. And let me just say, guys, okay, let's just get to it for a second. Okay, let me just get to it. Hold on. This is what it is right here. Okay. All right, so that's what, this is the budget. That was for the first pay in January. Okay, so this is the monthly budget right here. I don't know. I like this. The next planner that I do, I'm sure I'm going to do the coils, but I don't know, the 3-prong for some reason was my judge. Anyway, let me just hop right into it. Okay, so I budgeted $5,193 for the month. I ended up bringing in $5,208 for the month, okay? And that extra, so originally I budgeted $1,731 for each pay, but then my second pay in January actually ended up being $1,696. Okay. Then I got an extra $50 for a funeral that I sang for. Okay. So cool. When I go through the actuals, if I actually paid a thing, then I probably won't bring it up. But if it was different, I'll talk about it because I don't want this video to be too long. For Catapult, I was supposed to do $270. I actually did $260. For my phone bill, I budgeted $215. I did $164. For portfolio recovery, that was the debt for Amazon I was supposed to start paying. I did not pay on that at all. For iCloud, I don't even know what happened for iCloud, but it's nothing there. Everything else, pay. Canva, I have not paid Canva. I want y'all to pay attention to everything that I'm telling y'all now, okay? For Resurgent, I was supposed to pay $84 and I paid $87. For Self, I was supposed to pay $25 and I paid $50. That's not up by much. But for FPB1, I was supposed to pay $50. I paid $54.28. And then I only paid $40 for the $50 I was supposed to do for my second one. Okay. Microsoft, don't know what happened there. I don't know if they pulled that bill out yet. Klarna was cool. I budgeted for BGE, Water, and Xfinity. None of those came out. Okay. Originally, the original total was The original was $4,462.44. That's how much my expenses were, which left me with a balance of $730. After all of this, and including the $50 that was added, it ended up coming to $3,914.42, which left me with a remaining balance of $1,293. Y'all see that jump? It's important that we note this. And this is why, in my opinion, it's important to budget, because y'all are about to see in just a second. 1293 minus 730. No way. Is it that much? 1293 minus 730 is $563. Okay, keep this in mind. So we hop down here to my variable expenses. For gas, I budgeted $140 and ended up doing $160. For groceries, okay, I budgeted $304. No, I budgeted $200 and ended up paying $304. Household, I budgeted $80, which I don't recall doing that, but I spent $43.94. Miscellaneous, I budgeted $50 and it came to nothing. But Debonnaire, I budgeted $35 and it came to $105.54. You see the overspending that took place there? Okay. All right. So this ended up actually coming to $610.48 when it was supposed to be $470, which left me with a remaining balance of $682.52. It was supposed to be $260, right? But it was a big jump here because there were some things that didn't get paid. Hold on to this for a second, okay? Serenity, I was supposed to put $95 in for my car, $100 in sinking funds. I did not do that. Only $95 went into Serenity. For savings challenges, I budgeted $50, but I ended up putting $205 into savings. I don't know what it is, but every time I get some money now, all I want to do is save it. It's weird. Well, no, it's not weird. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's better than the habit that I used to have, which was get the money and spend it on frivolous things. But that left me with the remaining balance after all of this was said and done of $382, right? That's the remaining balance after all of this was paid. Now ask me if this is left in my account. It isn't. $382 is not in my account. So where did the $382 go? Guys, I don't know. I really cannot tell you where that 382 went, which tells me a few things. Okay. Either I did not, there's some expenses that I had that I did not put here, which I'm inclined to believe. I'm inclined to believe that because I did pay for the what is it called? The National Society of Leadership and Success that I was nominated for at the university. That was $95. I paid $25 toward my membership for the Y, which I have to go back and pay my membership fee of $65 for the month of February. I'll get there my next pay. But $382, I don't know where it went. So either I paid for things that I did not budget here, or I was just frivolously spending. However, I don't think that it was the frivolous spending, because when I go to my expense tracker, I only had 6 days out of 31. 6 days out of 31 that I spent for. Where's my no spend challenge? Where is that? Let me go and grab that real quick. Hold on, y'all. I only had 6 days out of 31 that I spent for, that I tracked, which means that, again, please don't mind that. I like to eat. I'm an eater. I don't know. So let me just, the 9th, I'm going to X that one off because I spent on the 9th. I spent on the 12th. I spent on the 18th. I spent on the 30th. And I spent on the 24th. Now, I would say that was a good no spend month. I know I'm not supposed to spend it all, but only spending 5 days out of 31, I pat myself on the back. I ain't even gonna front you. I pat myself on the back. But I have these down here, but I don't understand where the $382 went. So that just means I think that I need to do a better job tracking my expenses. And give me a second. I'll show you all something. And I just need to do a better job tracking my expenses. And I did find, I recreated, if you've watched my channel in my wallet, I do have a weekly expense tracker. I've recreated it to make it easier for me to track my expenses. And I'll show you what that looks like when I do my payday budget breakdown. Okay. All right. So needless to say, there was $300, $380 something that went unaccounted for the month of, what month was that? For the month of January. So I need to do better with tracking my expenses. I do plan to try to track down where that may be, like where the money may be, but I also didn't do a good job with tracking my receipts in the month of January either. So I don't even know if I'll have the receipts to do that. But y'all, I don't know. It's just been weird. I don't know what happened. $382 went missing out of nowhere. That's just wild. But I plan to do better in the month of February. Alrighty, so now that we have that done, I'm going to go back and grab these are my bill trackers, and just to make sure that I put all of my bills where they are supposed to go, I'm going to have this off to the side so that I can reference it. I do have a video of me setting this up if you would like to go and see it, but I just want to make sure that I'm not missing any bills. So here on the first, I have, what is this? My Y membership. Okay, and then I have, this is payday. Let me mark this. Okay, so on the second, my car payment was due. Then my phone bill is due on the second. My car insurance is due on the 13th. Xfinity is due on the 18th. I think it's actually due on the 8th. I looked on it recently and it was the 8th. Amazon is due on the 25th. Let me finish this and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, so all of the items are done and they've been placed on my calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and move over to the monthly budget sheet. Let me see. I should have a different. There it is. Okay, so I'm going to grab my monthly budget sheet. And give me a second. I'm just going to close my book for now. Well, let me slide it over. That's what I'll do. I'll just go ahead and slide it over so that it makes it easier for me to complete the monthly budget sheet. Okay. So the income I'm expecting, The income that I'm expecting will be from a 9 to 5. Okay. And both will again be 1,731. I say this all the time, but I know that I have some new watchers and new subscribers. So I just want to make sure that it is clear that this is after deductions, taxes, and tithe. So 1731 times 2 is 3,462. Okay. So now I'm just going to write down my expenses and how much I budgeted for them, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have listed out all of my bills and how much I have budgeted for them all, and it leaves me with a total of $610. I am going to at least try to put $100 into savings this month, and at least $100 into sinking funds. I just do a blanket statement because I never know how much I want to go towards what. So that'll be 100, and then that'll be 100, which will leave me with 410 to work with. So groceries, gas. I am not doing a no spend this month. It probably will be a low spend, but definitely not a no spend. I miss my Starbucks coffees. I just miss spending. I'm not gonna lie. So it might be a low spend, but it will definitely not be a no spend. Okay, so that gives us 410. So gas, I'm going to do 140 for the month. I'm going to do 120 for groceries. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but I do not live alone, so that will be my contribution to groceries. Myself, I'll give 40. Household, I'll give 30. I will give miscellaneous 25. And I will give dine out 40. Okay, that gives me a $15 buffer. I gotta just accept that for what it is at this point. 15. Okay, so 120 plus 140 plus 40 plus 30 plus 25 plus 40, 395, which leaves a remaining balance of 215. That's 100, which leaves a remaining balance of 115. That's 100, which leaves a remaining balance of $15, which will be my buffer. Okay, so if I did this all correctly, let's go down and make sure. Then they should have $15 left as my buffer. which will give me a zero-based budget because I always budget for my buffer. Okay, so income is 3462, fixed expenses is 2852, variable is 395, 100 for sinking funds, 100 for savings, 0 for debt, and then 15 for buffer. So let's see. 3462 minus 2852 minus 395 minus 100 minus 100 minus 15 leaves me with a zero-based budget. That is my estimated budget for the month of February. All right, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And the next video that you see will be of me potentially will be the video of me doing my February first paycheck budget and cash stuffing. All right, and that's all for today's video. So thank you so much for watching. And until next time, y'all have a wonderful evening and an even greater rest of your week. And I will see you all. God bless you.